Working week, a new set of problems, really. Last week we were talking about widespread frost across the country. This week we're going to be talking about fog and dents in places for England and Wales. Not too bad for Scotland and Northern Ireland. Fair amount of cloud there at the moment, but I think really that will bring some patchy rain overnight tonight. But the fog has lifted for many. It's a beautiful afternoon to come. Decent spells of sunshine for the Midlands and stretching up into East Yorkshire. 12 degrees in Newcastle this afternoon. Well, that's going to feel very pleasant. 16 degrees is expected this afternoon in Aberdeenshire. A brisk west wind here, though, and the winds will strengthen later on in the far north of Scotland. Some breaks in the cloud for Northern Ireland. Not a bad afternoon to come inland for Wales. The fog's starting to lift now for Cardiff and Gloucestershire. But boy, it's been fairly stubborn, hasn't it, this morning. A pleasant afternoon through Devon and Cornwall. A little bit of cloud perhaps along the south coast, but generally speaking, we really are looking at a fine afternoon for many. 12 degrees in London. So it's all quiet at the moment. But I think as soon as the sun sets, then we start to see a problem yet again with dense and widespread fog across England and Wales. Some of it really is going to be quite poor visibility in places. The cloud and rain in Scotland, that'll descend into Northern Ireland. Here, not too cold a night, underneath the fog, 2 or 3 degrees. Chilly night and a chilly start to come. But I think if you're travelling to work or to school tomorrow morning, it could be a problem first thing in the morning with poor visibility, as that fog will be fairly stubborn. Not too bad across Cornwall and Devon. We could see some dense patches though, I think, for Somerset, for Dorset and into Gloucestershire and South Wales, and some of that will linger throughout the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning, a little bit of cloud to North Wales, patchy rain perhaps for the Isle of Man and into Northern Ireland, and also some rain across Scotland. Now this frontal system somewhat disorganised, fragmenting as it drifts further south, but certainly more in the way of cloud, but a milder start here. Now as we move south again, there could be a little bit of fog lingering along the Vale of York, but I think the dense fog around the Midlands. Here we could see a little bit of drizzle as well first thing in the morning. Fog into the southeastern corner, and some of that fog, let's say from the northwest of London along that M4 corridor, that could stubbornly sit throughout the day, and it'll obviously affect the temperatures. But we are optimistic the fog should lift for many, and there will be some sunny spells. As for the rain, well, that'll come as far south as perhaps say